What's going on, big beautiful people? It's Joy of the Chubby Chasers, and have you missed me? Because I've missed you guys. I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since we've posted any type of video on Chubby Chasers. These past few months have been really kind of crazy. We've had a bunch of changes happen in our life, but we'll talk about that when Jamie's here, and we can, get both sides of us, and we'll talk about that in another video. But I do want to kind of give a little insight of where my mind is at and what's been going on with me in these last few months that you haven't seen us. Okay. So I know in the past couple of weeks I've been hearing this word like constantly, balance, like balancing in your life, balancing those things and prioritize those things that usually everybody has in their life. So you got work, the thing that pays the bills and might necessarily love it. You probably don't think of it as a long-term thing, but it helps your bills get paid and keep a roof over your head. You have your family, of course. It's your family, la familia. It also includes, boyfriend, girlfriends, wife, husband, all that good stuff. Mommy, daddy, brothers, sisters, all that. You have your personal time, that me time, the time that you take to yourself, whether, that's just you sitting watching TV, reading a book, or, going to get a massage, or your nails done, or whatever the case may be, what have you. Sometimes it's even just you, staring at the wall. I'm one of those people. I'll stare at the wall and daydream. That's kind of what I do. Why, I don't know. I've always been that way. But yeah, and of course you have a career, and that's your long-term moneymaker. That's the thing that you want your legacy to be, I guess, if you will. And so I've just been trying to find balance in those things in my life. I'm trying to find the balance between, work. I got promoted at work. I have a new position, which requires, a lot more energy and a lot more attention than my old position did. And then, trying to build a career out of, these lovely videos that we do here, recording and talking to y'all, and, make these videos open doors for us, to make a change in the world and to better people's lives and the people's lives around us. Of course, taking that time to, figure me out and figure out what it is that I want and what are the things that I want to accomplish, and, having that time and that peace to just kind of sit in silence and like hear what I need to hear from, God and all the avenues that he has for me to hear him from, and figure things out. And that's, that personal time, that me time. As well as, my family. I plan on, building a family, and as well as, I have a big family, and family is a really big thing for us, and spending time with them as well, and trying to find that balance and everything. It kind of gets a little frustrating, a little bit, but I'm trying to find that balance. And one of the ways that I'm finding that balance, and this is really weird because you just don't think to do it in your everyday life, is actually like planning out your life. I don't know about y'all at y'all's job, but at my job, we plan everything. It's on the calendar. Well, let me not say we plan everything, but we, have a calendar of things that we want to do. It needs to be on the calendar for everybody, and you plan in detail at work, but in your life, you just kind of let things just kind of do whatever, but bringing that kind of discipline into your life has so far been working really well for me, because I'm the type of person, like, I want to do a lot of things, but at the same time, I still want to have that me time where I'm just, laying on the couch and being lazy. At the same time, I also want to work on these videos, and at the same time, I have these things I have to do at work, and I have to learn how to figure that out. And what I've been noticing is just really planning that stuff out has been helping, and the time that's dedicated, use it. give your undivided attention to it. You know, you work a 9 to 5. Use that 9 to 5 to get everything that company needs from you done in that time. You have not, what was that, 8 hours? You have 8 hours. Get it done so that you're not bringing anything home, which is a horrible idea. Don't do that. If you don't have to work from home, don't. That's just my advice. It's something that I've learned since, you know, working in corporate America. Don't bring your work home. Anyways, but use that time at the office to get whatever that company needs from you done, so that when you get home, you can do whatever the next thing that you have planned to do is. Whether that's spending time with your family, you know, kids if you have any, all that good stuff, you know, sitting down cooking a meal, planning that time, or coming home working on, you know, things for your career, whether that's online school. For me, it would be making these videos, editing these videos, posting them, things of that nature. You know, and then you have your personal time as well. Just figuring that stuff out and planning it out. Now, granted, I'm not really good at planning my day. Like, I'm not, some people can like literally plan that down to the minute. I'm not one of those people. I can't do that. But I can look at a week and say that I have to get these things done within a week. And if I can get them done in a week and dedicate time within each day to get those things done, I'm going to be golden. So that's something that's definitely been working for me. I mean, and yes, it's very, you know, it can be very strenuous and, you know, very time consuming at times, but not really. Because once you get a hang of it, it's not really. But tedious is the word. There you go, tedious. That's the word that I want to use. But anyways, I digress. Once you get that down, though, the days just kind of like fly by. But you know that you've actually got things done. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I can't speak for, you know, everybody else, but I can speak for myself. In this time, sometimes time really just, I lose time. Like, things just happen back to back to back to back to back, and before I know it, the day is over and I really haven't accomplished the things that I set out to accomplish. But if you're, you know, being strict and, you know, being disciplined in what it is that you're trying to accomplish, the time will go, but at the same time, you know that it was dedicated to something. You know how your time was spent. And I mean, honestly, if you want anything in this world, it has to have some type of discipline. And that's one thing that I'm learning as a grown woman now, you know, and that was a little bit of my issues. You know, I'm a grown woman, I can do whatever I want, but now I'm seeing like that mindset is not always a great one to have, because then you kind of just like end up in this predicament where you're frustrated because things are not getting done and you don't know how to balance out your life. And so having some type of discipline in your life is really going to help you out, and it's going to cut down that stress and cut down the frustration that you can cause, honestly, on yourself from just not being disciplined in what it is you're trying to do. And as I get older, mental health is something that grows near and dear to me every day. My peace is something that I can't live without. I have to have it. And if I do have to sit down and write every little thing down to have peace, then that's just what I gotta do, buddy. Okay? But yeah, there's a bit of what's been going on with me and where I've been, you know, trying to do. And yeah, it's just, you know, a little bit. Like I said, we're working on a video to talk about some of these other, you know, things and how we push through them and how we're going to continue to push through them to make sure that we're getting the content that we want to provide to this channel, as well as, you know, some of the other ventures that we have. One thing that I am working on is a beauty channel. Is that a surprise to anybody? I don't think so. I'm working on a beauty channel, you know, makeup videos, product reviews, things of that nature, fashion, all kinds of stuff that you'll see from that channel, including videos like this, because I believe when you have something good, you should share it with other people. Knowledge wise, definitely. I mean, what's the saying? If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach him how to fish, you know, you feed them for life. And then if this little pieces of information or these revelations that I'm getting can help anybody else, why not share it? So that's something that I am working on right now. Once it's up, please like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as follow the Facebook and my Instagram. I'll make sure to tag all that good stuff, as well as tell me some things that you want to see. Please comment under this video. Tell us, like, how you balance your life, and if you're dealing with the same struggles of, you know, trying to find that balance in your life and in the things that you want to accomplish in life. You know, like, it can't just be just me. But yeah, I would love to hear you guys' ways of dealing with some of this stuff and how you're actually balancing your life and the things that you care about most and prioritizing and whatnot. So please comment below, share with other people, like, you know, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Tell it tastes.